guess, yeah.
Former cruiserweight champion himself, the mighty Montequilla. What's up, man?
Hey, man, how's it going? Nice to be up here with you. What a pleasant surprise to be out here for the Matt Travis Battle Royal.
Absolutely.
You know, this match holds a special place in my heart. I've won a couple of these myself, and I feel that this match kind of propelled my career in lots of ways. So whoever wins this match, I believe is on the right track, man.
Absolutely. Momentum to be had. The winner of this gets a championship match of their choosing.
That's right, and this will be the greatest installment of the Matt Travis Battle Royal.
But who you taking to win this knock? We got so much talent in here.
Oh, yes. More talent than ever.
The heartbeat of professional wrestling. Ben Root is
These battle royals are so unpredictable.
Very.
Oh, yeah. Well, these students certainly know how to start a party.
Yeah, they do. I love these two guys. They represent Misma de Puerto Rico real well. They represent us so great. I'm so excited to see these two.
Conspicuously, they're entering without Smiley, who they have teamed with in the past in Project Mayhem.
Good observation there, man.
Former HOG World Champion Smiley.
Smiley entered with the rest of the field.
Guess who's back again?
Oh, one of my personal favorites. And someone I've been telling you, Doc, you got to take dance lessons from.
Oh,
That's
Encore.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
hey.
He's got to spend less time dancing and more time trying to win.
I think he should keep on dancing. I don't know about you. This is great. Hey.
Yeah, you would think that.
Yes, I would, actually. I almost beat him in a dance battle if he didn't notice. Almost.
Encore's been in tag team action lately with Cashflow Ken Broadway, Cashflow Inc. Ken Broadway is also in this thing. Doc, if they team up, they can own this battle royal tonight.
We'll see who owns the Battle Royal, that's for sure.
Who are you even going for in this thing?
The field is so big here. Evander James is in
Ladies and
there.
gentlemen, at this time, can I ask you to please focus your attention to our commentary table?
Why?
Have fun, losers!
Is it you?
Are you kidding me?
Get out of here.
Look at this clown. Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom.
His music is by far the most annoying thing I've heard all day. Man.
Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom, House of Glory's color commentator, is making his way to ringside. This constitutes, I believe, his in-ring debut. No.
I guess so. This is his in-ring debut here in the Matt Travis Battle Royal.
I mean, he can barely get over the guardrail. Now he's got a microphone. Oh, God. What is this music?
I don't even know, man. I guess
Out of my way! Cut the music! Greetings, you twittering troglodytes!
This guy's out of his mind.
he's
My name is Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom!
oh man.
Nobody cares.
Not one person if you haven't noticed.
I'm a professor of ethics and moral philosophy.
Oh, great.
I think we need to check his credentials on that
That
one.
means that I am both intellectually and morally superior
voice is giving me a headache. Please.
I don't think this is going to work out the way he thinks.
Because to know the good is to do the good.
He better turn around. Well, there Evander James goes right on course. Of course.
Yeah.
All that trash talk, and this is what it gets, Doc.
Yep.
He goes through the ropes.
And there you go.
You gotta go over the top rope.
Well, I guess things are going on. This match has started.
Now, we could bend the rules a little bit for Doc. He's eliminated.
Yeah, please, refs, just call him out. Oh, I see Corey Mack right behind Hillary.
Corey Mack and Doc apparently have some history. Prior history from their philosophy club is what I was told. Big atomic drop there.
Yep, and a huge double stomp by Michael Fain over there. I see he's pretty dominant, him and the Black Hand out there, working together as a team. Oh.
Smiley with a stunner there on Doc. Osito now. And Doc, mercifully,
And there he goes.
goes over the top rope and is eliminated. He lasted longer in this battle royal than I expected him to.
Me too.
And Corey Mack, unfortunately, throwing him to us.
Oh, Trabajador gone. A couple of eliminations back to
Trabajador
back.
is gone.
It's kind of hard to keep up. Like you said earlier, a lot of craziness goes down in these matches.
That Travis Memorial Battle Royal last year, the Ultraviolet one. A lot of people don't have many nice things to say about the Ultraviolet, and who was that just eliminated? One of the ninjas, one of the henchmen of Nolo Catano. Ultraviolet won the Battle Royal last year. It was down to her and Smiley.
There's a lot of things going on in this match. It's hard to look at anything realistically.
And we're joined. Look at this. Look at this.
There you go.
Doc, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling, man?
Welcome back.
Did you see that miscarriage of justice
I did.
that was perpetrated
I
in
did.
my
You got eliminated twice. That's a new record.
person? That was a veritable gangbanging by 20 other men in order to eliminate me.
Okay, we get it.
After your
You
little
lost.
speech, maybe you deserved it out there, man.
What? I was simply educating all of these pestiferous thunderheads out here in the NYC
What?
Arena. I'm so bad I can't even talk.
Oh my goodness!
Well,
Brian Burgundy, he's eliminated. My God, his head hit the guardrail on the way down. I thought Corey Mack did a fantastic job.
Oh,
What'd you
yeah,
think?
Corey Mack is the most deplorable one of them all. But because I am a professional, and because you two would be lost without me, there goes Badlands August. That Detective James attacked me before the bell even rang.
well, again, I think you deserved it, man. Morally,
Yeah,
Mr.
you would-
Professor.
yeah, you would think
morally,
so.
if you come
Sure,
out there
you
and,
would think
and
so.
piss everybody off in here.
Piss them off?
Morally.
I was simply offering a philosophical disquisition for their edification.
Clearly, that's not good enough to win a battle royal.
I would have won if they hadn't all colluded against me.
We have Osito still in there.
Don't you look at me.
Eden still in there. Encore and Cashflow, Ken Broadway, Cashflow Inc. still in there. Double teaming, assessing the environment. Big Daddy Cruz is going to be a tough one to get out. We haven't seen him in a while.
And Big Daddy Cruz has Smiley in a really, really tough
my
position.
goodness.
Darren Richardson to the apron.
Richardson is uber athletic.
Oh, there goes Big Daddy Cruz. Show how much you know.
Michael Fane of the Black Hand.
Oh!
Double team move. Blackman in there of the Black Hand. He goes over the top rope, and he's immediately
Eliminated.
That
eliminated.
damn little bear, Osito.
Osito's great, ain't he?
Yeah, Osito is fantastic. One of my favorite guys to watch out here.
Michael Fane
He's
got
got
Michael
the
Fane
other.
and scissored.
Uh-huh,
He
uh-huh.
takes Fane over the top.
Almost didn't get him there, but he got him.
And here's Smiley.
Smiley.
Oh, my God,
that
Smiley
looked
is
like it
back.
hurt.
Good for him.
Oh,
And
man,
on the
somebody
way
needs to
down,
check
that
on
was
him.
a nasty landing there.
Oh,
That's
man.
what he gets for stunnering me.
Oh, no.
And there's Roachy Roach.
Roachy Roach.
Oh, he's fine, but
The only decent individual out there, though he didn't help me.
We are thinning the herd here. We are down to just a handful of competitors here in the Matt Travis Memorial Battle Royal.
you called him
And
decent, man. I think he
Osito
helped.
is gone. I'm sure you're happy about that.
Absolutely. Good for Roachy Roach, but a little bit late for my
Former
taste.
Crown Jewel champion here, Evander James. What a piece of crap that Evander James is.
Oh, it looks like it's...
We're down to the final five.
Final five indeed. We have a Ninja, Ken Broadway, a Anunnaki.
An Anunnaki.
Apologies to Nolo Kitano.
The bigger of the two Anunnaki is in there.
Yeah, I'm familiar with these guys, man. They're trouble. Especially
That's
this
right.
one.
Oh, there
And
goes
Roachy
Roachy
Roach,
Roach.
she's gone.
Well, now there's nobody in there. I guess I'm behind the Anunnaki.
I don't know if the Anunnaki is a good choice.
Oh, no. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, he
no.
hangs on.
He held on. He's a resilient Anunnaki.
Oh, there he goes. Double team by Cashflow Inc. And we're down to 3.
Yeah, man, these two working together. They've been a cohesive unit for the past few months, man.
Now, Monte is somebody that's been in the ring with. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. We have 4. Where did he come from?
The Yubby Yudder and Jay Bougie and Ken Broadway have some history together.
Oh,
in the
no.
Trillionaires
Encore hangs
Club.
on. Bougie thought he eliminated Encore, but he's holding on to that bottom rope.
He's working for it. He's trying to get him out. It would still count if he gets him out. He went over both feet.
Encore's back in. Waist lock here. Got Bougie. Oh, and a nice slam down there.
I've wrestled this guy, man. He's incredibly strong.
Unbelievable. And Bougie rolls to the top.
Jay Fuji has been eliminated. We are down to 3.
Down to 3, including Ken Broadway and Encore.
I was about to
Tag
ask
team
Monte.
partners.
Monte, you've been in the
This
ring
is-
with both of these men. I mean, if it comes down to it, it's every man for himself. What do they do?
I've been in the ring with all 3 of these guys, man. It's a tough position. The feds are clearly behind Encore. Realistically, what happens if it comes down to Ken and Encore?
It's every man for himself.
I don't know, man.
Encore has never held gold here in House of Glory. As
Huge Uranagi
Uranagi,
from
yes.
Detective James.
Cashflow's been a Crown Jewel champion on multiple occasions.
Multiple.
Evander James, a former Crown Jewel champion. And he's got Ken Broadway over the top, over the top. They're
Okay.
both teetering on the apron now.
What is he calling? Pointed to...
Big boot.
Oh.
Encore's got the advantage here. All he has to do is shove both of them off the apron.
Oh, was
Oh
he...
no! Encore!
Is he... Did he pull him?
Accidentally eliminates Ken Broadway. What are you laughing at?
Serves them right.
It looked like Evander pulled him.
I
That's
don't know.
exactly what it looked like.
I think Encore did that on purpose. Encore.
Oh, no.
Wow. And with everything.
And look at the great sportsmanship of Ken Broadway.
What's going to
No,
happen?
he's trying to pull him down.
Yes.
Helps
Yes.
his teammate. Gets him in.
He was going for a pile driver. Encore was able to escape.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You do what you have to win here, and I think we're about to
I think
see.
it's over. This is
Over
it,
the
man.
top.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Yes.
catch by Encore.
sir, yes, sir. You know, tonight is a special night. Tonight is a dedication to my late great brother, Matt Travers. And hey, Miss Travers, I know you're in the building somewhere. I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Hey, come here. Give it up for Miss Travers. Hey, it's murder by kicks for life. Each and every time we step in this ring, we always dedicate it to Matt Travers. And as far as tonight goes, hey, we got the shot of a lifetime, baby. Right? New champ, hey! We know it's for any title, but since day one, we set our eyes on that tag team titles. So guess what? Tonight, me and Encore are gonna be watching the steel cage match. Because we coming for what's ours. If it don't make dollars,
And Broadway with a powerful message. That's what it's about. Cash Flow Inc. riding high here at High Intensity. What a night we have in store for you. A huge double main event. Steel cage match. The Bookers, Amazing Red and Brian XL, the fraudulent tag team champions against the real tag team champions. Main event, Doc.
The official tag team champions, BXL and Amazing Red, the Bookers, defend their titles against their ungrateful students. Main event in a steel
Who will be
cage.
the undisputed tag team champions? We'll find out tonight. And Sam, the main event.
We're going to be
Hiroshi,
seeing
Tanahashi, and Matt Cardona for the HOG World Championship.
Oh my gosh, first time ever. I would imagine that Cardona is absolutely shaking in his boots for this one. The Ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling right here at High Intensity tonight.
The Ace of New Japan versus the Indie God. I can't wait to see that one.
Can the Ace dethrone the Glory King, Matt Cardona?
High Intensity continues with our next bout. It is a women's division match.
Well, this is a treat.
Introducing first, making her way to the arena, here we go, City Australia. She is the baddest bitch in the business. She is the internet champion. She is the indie goddess.
I'll tell you what, Sam, I'm going to go into podcast mode here. When Steph Delander was let go by WWE, she's working NXT, she hit the indie scene, and I have not seen anyone with the career resurgence as Steph Delander. It's an unbelievable story.
I couldn't agree more, but it would appear that Steph has something to say on the mic to our chagrin and that of the audience, I'm sure.
Firstly, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I don't agree
Okay.
with the use of profanity, but they do deserve it out here in the NYC Arena.
I'm the indie goddess. I am the dead match queen. Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
It's just another Friday night where I should be on SmackDown.
Oh.
I don't know.
But
I'll keep my mouth
instead,
shut.
I'm in fucking New York.
I mean, SmackDown runs in New York, but I digress. I don't think New York is the problem.
Well, they're in Toronto. Tonight we're in New York. As Steph Delander has some choice words here for our beloved NYC Arena. And she's in the ring tonight one-on-one with a relative newcomer, Sam, from the Black Hand, Kiki Van Gogh.
Yes, Kiki Van Gogh. She had her debut match a few months ago against international pop sensation Becca, picking up a victory in her debut match at HOG. Now, since Kiki's debut, I know that we've seen a little bit of dissension between her and Violet, the HOG Women's Champion. Now, I don't really know where they stand with that, but I would say Kiki, as a relative newcomer to the House of Glory scene, she certainly stood her ground with her last show during that face-to-face confrontation, of which I had a little bit to do with.
Speak of the devil.
Serious.
Look at this.
Oh, come on.
Be quiet.
This isn't even her match.
You willed it into existence. Look.
She chose not to put the HOG Women's Championship up on the line. There's no women's title up on the line tonight. This is completely unnecessary.
There's no viable contender right now. We need to decide one here.
Well, perhaps the contender is Kiki
But
Van
what is her
Gogh.
business out here? She's not a part of this match. She could watch from the back.
The Bookers have deemed that Kiki Van Gogh requires another test before she deserves a women's title shot, and Ultraviolet is merely scouting
where's
her
she?
competition.
Where's she going? She's not going into the ring?
Hopefully she's leaving the building.
I mean, that would be nice, but I highly doubt that.
Well,
Wait, I'm
it
trying to
looks like-
track
It
her.
looks like
I
she's
have
coming
another-
over here. Look.
I have another surprise
no.
for you. I invited the women's champion here to take my seat because
Of
I
course you
knew
did.
I would need to catch my breath after the Battle Royal.
this
So I gotta
not
sit,
where I want to be right now with this
between
woman.
Violet and Sam now.
So
in the middle of
please,
the cat fight. That's
thank
what
you,
want, right?
the Ultraviolet, the women's champion, for joining us.
Great.
Here,
So-
please take my seat.
Violet.
Thank you so much for such a great introduction.
It's lovely to have an uninvited guest on commentary, especially one that's not defending said women's belt, but no less, we're here, Kiki Van Gogh, going head-to-head with Steph Delander.
I just couldn't leave you alone, Sam. I just love you so much.
Yeah, well, the feeling is not mutual, but no less, no love lost between the two ladies in the ring either. Kiki Van Gogh looking to make a name for herself. JD, Steph Delander saying this is just another Friday night for her, essentially thinking that Kiki is going to be easy pickings here, if I do say so myself.
I would agree with you.
She would rather be on SmackDown, is what she said. She's in the ring with Kiki, who's got one match under her belt, correct?
One match under her belt, one victory under her belt, and a bit of a stare down with the woman to my right, Ultraviolet.
Yeah. There's not much to her, huh?
Well, there's so much that we don't know about Kiki Van Gogh. Her career is so young at House of Glory, so there's so much more that she has to show. But as far as I can see, she's making pretty light work of Steph Delander here. She's clearly watched a little bit of tape on the woman. You know, as we know, she was on NXT, so there's a lot more in the library on the internet of Steph than there is of Kiki. Maybe that's to the advantage of Kiki.
Well,
JD.
Violet, you're in this building training. I'm assuming you've seen Kiki train. What do you think of Kiki so far, and so far with her one win under her belt?
And how will you tear her down?
You know what's so crazy? It was a year ago for the Matt Travis Battle Royal, and I won that. And I was talking about all the women we would have, and that we would have high flyers, we would have powerhouses, and since then, who's been holding it down? Me. Where has Kiki been?
Look at that, Kiki from behind.
I don't know what she's been doing at training, because I don't know.
Well, she's clearly earned herself a spot on the HOG main roster, which is an accolade in and of itself among the growing women's division. Now, going for an Irish whip, but Steph Delander reverses. Kiki going for that leg, tackling Delander, showing experience beyond her years, and now Steph taking a moment on the outside, something that I think that we also see Violet doing a lot, taking a moment to regroup as the HOG Women's Champion.
Sam, what would you know about that? You couldn't make it as a wrestler. That's why you're here, talking shit.
I'm pretty good at what I do now, and if memory serves me right, it would appear that that you're. Wait.
Steph Delander has Kiki Van Gogh now. She's flipping off the crowd here.
Kiki in a very precarious situation. Come on, girl. Use all that training to get yourself out of that horrible position.
Goodness.
Wow, face just plastering onto the outside of the apron.
Well, it looks like we know who Violet's going to be in the ring with.
All that training, huh, Sam? It's really paid off for Kiki.
Well, you know, there's going to be trial and error. Right, JD? I think that Violet is discounting that she has so many years of experience on Kiki Van Gogh.
To be fair and to be the neutral party, Violet knows about trial and error. She's the women's champion. She had one of the greatest women's championship matches that this company's ever seen back in December against Masha Slamovich.
I am not taking anything away from Violet's in-ring prowess. What I have an issue with is her behavior aligning with the bookers and disrespecting Main Event, who are some of my best friends in the pro wrestling industry.
That I agree with. I see your side to that as well. I mean...
You know, Sam, you're just such a clout chaser.
I'm a clout chaser.
Yes. Anything that's relevant, you just got to stick your face into it, don't you?
Well, I don't mean to toot my own horn, Violet, but as far as broadcasting goes, I'm kind of doing my thing.
Yeah.
Just like you're doing your thing. Same, but different. And I'm not going to get in the ring and start wrestling you, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess
so
you're chicken,
you
right?
can try and do my job while you have a mic. Yeah.
Are you saying that you could do her job better than she can?
What I do know is that I did do her job for a while, and
Yes.
I don't see Violet doing my job. So, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was this hard to speak into a microphone.
You know, it's a lot harder than it looks, but I can't discount anything that people that do in-ring competition are capable of. As we can see right now, Kiki Van Gogh battling to vie for position here with Steph Delander. Oh, I think I just saw a forearm to the gut and another one, but
exactly
Steph Delander staying on her, JD.
And Steph Delander has had the tutelage and the knowledge of Matt Cardona for the last year and a half. You see that and where it's gotten her?
Absolutely. Steph Delander, very much so smart in the sense that she capitalized with Cardona shortly after being released from NXT, and the two have just been tied at the hip, going all around the world together.
Wow, that's power there. Steph Delander powered over Kiki with that snap suplex too, and Kiki gets that left shoulder off.
I think there was a little bit of overconfidence there, hooking the leg a bit lackadaisically, leaving those shoulders open, kind of par for the course with a Steph Delander, who, much like Violet, kind of just, I don't know.
Sam, doesn't it bother you to not be active?
It doesn't.
You live at the gym, constantly showing off your six-pack on Instagram, right? What's it for? To sit here?
Honey, I stay ready.
Stay ready for
I
what?
stay ready.
What are you getting ready for?
I don't know. Whatever I have to tackle. You never know.
All right, Sam.
Yeah.
Roll up from behind
Schoolgirl.
Kiki. As Delander with that short arm clothesline down.
Another pin.
Stack cover. Kiki powers out there.
Not quite enough. Steph Delander cannot underestimate Kiki. One thing's for sure, she's got a ton of heart in that ring. From the match we have seen against her, she was going against a competitor that had far more experience on the independent scene in Becca, and now her biggest test to date in Steph Delander, certainly proving her toughness here, but a little worse for wear there with that Vader bomb executed by SDL.
Delander now, Irish whip. Kiki, far side. Goes right into that steel post.
Good instinct. Good instincts there. I love it. That must have been a last-ditch effort, but SDL, now that shoulder has to be a little messed up, I would say, JD. I believe it was that right shoulder.
That's certainly the turning point of this match.
I'm sure she'll power through.
Kiki with that clothesline didn't take Steph down. Another one. That drop kick does the trick.
You know, I think I like mine better, JD.
Your drop kick.
Absolutely.
We should put that to the test. You versus Kiki, battle of the drop kicks.
Well,
Wow, what a perfect flex there by Kiki Van Gogh, and she gets a 2 count.
Too bad you're not a part of the Bookers, Sam.
I know. Too bad that I can't make decisions that purely benefit me and mine. But no less, there is a way to do things at House of Glory with integrity, which is what Kiki is looking to do here.
We won't tackle that. I mean,
JD.
I actually enjoy my job.
I mean,
I'm gonna leave them to do their thing.
You know what? If I get my job taken away because I'm speaking up for my friends, then so be it.
Big
so
knee
be
by
it.
Delander. I do agree, though, that the actions of Red and Brian are a little questionable.
A little questionable.
And main event doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, and the actions
And I would like to know why you turned your back on main event, but we'll...
I think main event deserved it. How many times have Red and Brian put stuff on a silver platter for main event, and they don't do anything with it?
They beat the Briscoes.
They beat the Briscoes. They delivered against multiple venerable tag teams.
After how many times?
After how many times?
Yes, after how many times?
It's the Briscoes. They were climbing the mountain to reach the top, and then they did, and then it was just completely the rug. You know, was what would it be lifted from under them? I don't know. I'm getting flabbergasted just talking to you.
With that spinning back fist and those elbow shots.
I also like my spinning back fist way better.
So I'm assuming you would rather wrestle Kiki, is what you're saying.
No, I did not say that at all. I'm just rather.
Spinebuster!
Buster by Kiki. Do you have a better spine buster than Kiki?
I don't know about that, but who needs a spine buster when I got an arsenal of other things?
Yes, we understand.
I mean, you do have an arsenal of moves. I just wonder why you rely more on the bookers than your in-ring prowess.
Kiki
But that's just a whole nother.
Here,
she is looking very impressive. Just delivered that spine buster to Steph Delander.
You know what? I'll be right back, guys.
Where are you going? She's
Violet,
in. She's out.
Our women's champion just got up and left
Oh, come on.
the commentary table, and she's running towards ringside.
She's weaseling her way over, and now jumping over the
Kiki
barricade.
doesn't see it.
Oh, Kiki Van Gogh. Thwarted by Ultraviolet.
Yeah, laugh about it.
Of course, she's
I don't
so
believe I gave her a
self-satisfied.
compliment or two,
Oh,
Doc.
come on.
Thanks, Doc.
That was brilliant.
And now this allows SCL to deliver the F5. Go for the cover. I think that's all she wrote, boys. Wow.
Kiki Van Gogh falling off the top rope.
Oh, is that what happened?
Maybe we need to get you some glasses. Maybe that throw of the top rope in the Battle Royal loosens some nuts in your head.
Well, SDL victorious in her official House of Glory and ring debut, but no less Kiki Van Gogh with an outstanding showing. Ultraviolet doing what she does best, which is meddling in everyone else's business.
She was just trying to tell Kiki that her shoelace was loose.
Oh, I'm sure. Ever the good, the good coworker.
Can we get this guy off commentary?
Yeah, I don't think I can deal with this the whole night.
Wakey, wakey. Now I know it can get lonely down here, so I figured I'd bring you some company. You remember each other, don't you? Commissioner Solomon? Meet Carlos. You know, ever since you've come around, you've been a thorn in my side, sticking your little nose in my business, thinking you can make a change, but you can do good around here. And the only reason I think that you try to be this noble man is because you've never had blood on your hands. But that changes today. The only way out of here is if you embrace the monster that lives inside each and every one of us. Solomon, if you want to make it out of here alive, you're gonna have to finish what I started. And if you don't, I'm gonna make you watch me tear him apart. And then I'll do the same thing to you. Oh, you got something to say? not gonna kill anybody. And how would I even do that? Good question.
High intensity continues with our next bout, and it is a three-way ladder match. It is for a House of Glory Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no submissions, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and obtain possession of the title of the ring.
It's about to get crazy in here.
My goodness. It's about to get super effing crazy.
There he is.
Introducing the challengers first. Coming out to a single in Canada, Mexico. Weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the insane luchador, Super
Super crazy. Most remembered Doc for his days in ECW as CV champion. One of my fondest memories is watching him moonsault off of a second floor balcony right onto Tajiri.
An absolutely insane moment in keeping with Super Crazy's entire career.
And guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but very fitting for this match, I'm going to bring on Mighty Monte on commentary as the longest reigning HOG Cruiserweight champion of all time. I will be back, boys.
Can we keep
We have to have that delusional idiot
I
back
wish we
on
could,
here.
but I don't want to argue with him. Monte, here you go.
accompanied by his iron jockeys from the village hidden in the concrete, weighing 175 pounds.
Thank you for the warm introduction. Thanks. I'm glad to be back.
Hey, Monte, you know this guy pretty well.
Yeah, I know Nolo Catano pretty well.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it back up. I appreciate it.
Last time you saw him, you were on the wrong end of a trigrams rotation.
Thanks for the reminder. I appreciated it. You know, somebody's a little bitter that his plan today didn't go the way he wanted it to.
Noah with his insurance policies.
The Anunnakis accompanying their overlord to the ring.
Will they be helping? Will they be climbing the ladder for him tonight, Doc? That's what I want to know.
The potential is endless, you know. You know, it pains for me to say that he is one of my top picks for this match, man.
It helps to have disciples. You know, if I had my disciples out there, I wouldn't have been cheated like I was in the Battle Royal.
I guess.
Oh yeah. Hey, Jordan Oliver.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the East Coast Beast,
Jordan Oliver comes to us from GCW.
One half of the GCW Tag Team Champions, and people here in the NYC Arena know him from his recent appearance for LPW, the HOG student promotion.
Absolutely, man. I know Jordan Oliver. Me and him go way, way, way back. We started around the same year, which is pretty awesome, and it's great to see him here in House of Glory. I'm so happy to see him.
Only 24 years of age. Here's Jordan Oliver, and here's Raheem Royal.
85 pounds, the captain of the sky, Raheem Royal.
And speaking of LPW, one of the standouts from the HOG Academy, and we've also seen him here in House of Glory several times, the captain of the sky, Raheem Royal.
Now, Monte, you won 3 of these suicidal six-ways in a row. Only man to do that in HOG history. What do you think of Raheem Royal's performance so far, being a newcomer in the six-ways?
I love this kid, man. He is fantastic. He hits all cylinders. When he calls himself the captain of the sky, like he does not like misdeliver. He doesn't lie. He is all over the place. It's hard to find him because he jumps through the lights and he's blinding, dude. He's awesome. Raheem Royal has a great future here in House of Glory. Who knows what he can do. And Joey Silver. the current champion here. He's defending his title. I kind of feel bad for him, man, you know. He's in a real tough situation. He has the most potential for danger and losing.
You're making excuses for him already? He hasn't even lost yet.
Man, homegrown. My brother, Isaiah Cassidy.
Yeah, oh yeah, Isaiah Cassidy, one half of Private Party, no stranger to taking high risk, Doc, especially off of a ladder. Former HOG student here, under the amazing red, made his debut almost 6 years ago to the day in 2015.
And that death-defying attitude has only increased under the tutelage of the Hardys in AEW. As Brother Zay moans his way higher and higher in the wrestling business.
Absolutely, man. I love Isaiah. I've known him for a long time. A brother of mine. We've had lots of late-night training sessions. He's back home. It's great to see him back here.
And it's great to see him healthy, too. I know he had an injury not too long ago, neck injury. He looks ready to go here tonight.
Hold on. I almost forgot. We was in my hometown, New York City. Crowd, come in the crowd. I got party my people.
Oh, that's a great
New
sight.
York City. If that came to party, can I get a Let's get it.
Ridiculous.
He's ready to win the
Fantastic.
He's ready to win the Cruiserweight Championship.
That's
here
how he's
tonight,
going to
I'll
win
tell
it,
you
too.
I didn't think it could get more depraved than Sweet Cheeks in here, and it hasn't.
that. What is your problem with Sweet Cheeks?
Look at him. He was just gyrating his derriere.
Sweet Cheeks, HOG Cruiserweight Champion, reaping the benefits of Nolo Catano's greediness. Nolo beat you, unfortunately.
But they're all smarter
And
than I
Sweet
thought. They know the belt is on
outsmarted
top of
Nolo,
them.
Doc, dressed up as a HOG cameraman and won the HOG Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, absolutely, he did. Smart guy. If there was anybody in that gauntlet match that was going to beat me, I'm glad the person who walked out was Joey Silver.
We're all
Yeah,
glad.
but Joey Silver isn't who beat you. Nolo Kitano beat you.
Well, the winner of the match was our current champion, Joey Silver.
Ben Rutan also
We
gave
got
you
a
a
ladder.
beating that night, didn't
We
he?
got a ladder. Raheem Royals got a ladder already.
Oh, takes out
And
Super Crazy.
Super Crazy. He takes out Nolo.
Oh, he's
And he's on his hoverboard.
on the hoverboard.
That's pretty talented right there.
It shows incredible balance.
Yeah, but you can't get the title on a hoverboard.
He throws the ladder right at Nolo.
That's the thing about Raheem Royal. He's been very impressive in these 6 ways, but he hasn't been victorious yet. And trying to pull stunts like this aren't going to help him win.
A step-up kick from Raheem Royal off of his hoverboard onto Jordan Oliver.
All right, well now he's trying to get the title.
Raheem Royal first to set up this ladder. Obviously, you guys know the rules of the ladder match. There's Super Crazy. What are we going to see out of him tonight? In comes Jordan Oliver, takes both guys out.
Smart decision on taking the ladder out of the equation. Can't win if the ladder's not there.
And Super Crazy taking it to all the competitors in this match.
Wow, what a beautiful
some on deck
arm
there.
drag and a clothesline by Super Crazy.
Some smooth lucha libre there from Super Crazy.
Still incredibly agile is the veteran Super Crazy.
Jordan Oliver with the double axe handle.
Sunset
Load
flip.
over, yep.
Rolls on through. Big double drop kick.
Besides being the ECW television champion and holding several titles in Japan, We will remember that Super Crazy was the IWA Intercontinental Champion of Puerto Rico. He won that from Eddie Guerrero at the first ever Ring of Honor event.
And it just seems that he's just dominating against everybody at the
And
moment.
he's got a beautiful drop kick. He just took out Sweet Cheeks. It's
Him and
Isaiah Cassidy.
What has he got in mind? Uh-oh.
Yes!
Here we go.
Oh no!
It wouldn't be,
vintage.
Oh no!
It wouldn't be a private party match in high intensity without a dance party, Doc.
Ow.
Why is it that the only thing that wrestling fans love more than wrestling is dancing?
I don't know if Super Crazy wants to party anymore. Okay, yeah. I don't know if he's doing it right. It doesn't matter. They're all having fun.
Yes! Luring him in.
Super Crazy's here to win gold.
Veteran maneuver.
That's right. Super Crazy isn't standing for any of that tomfoolery.
Drop toe hold there. Cassidy goes face first.
Uh-oh. Beautiful.
Perhaps a Romero special
This is
coming up.
devastating.
Again, bringing that authentic classic Lucha Libre style to House of Glory. Super Crazy.
Oh my God.
Failed attempt here.
He's gonna try again.
That's it.
But this is wasting time. He should be trying to win the match right now, not trying to impress these idiots here in the NYC Arena.
Get him this time. He's got him up.
It is very impressive, though.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and he's rolling with it.
Let's see if he gets him the second time. Ah!
Incredible tendon
No!
strength.
Right across Cassidy's midsection.
The Ghetto Samurai was laying in wait and picked the right moment to strike.
Now Sweet Cheeks here. Airplane spin head scissor takedown.
The peppermint swirl from Joey Silver.
Oh, big chop across the chest, stopping Nolo in his tracks. Climbing up like a ladder. Beautiful.
Arm drag there by Sweet Cheeks.
Some lucha libre on the part of the champion here as well.
And,
Got it. I didn't think he was going
bulldog.
to get it, but he got it.
He got enough of it to get Nolo out there.
And here comes Jordan.
Ending the party.
Irish whip reverse, Sweet Cheeks.
Goes for hip toss.
Another Irish
Off
whip.
the double cross head chop, man.
Absolutely blistering chop there by Oliver.
As Isaiah Cassidy now with those rapid fire elbows. Irish whip by Cassidy. Reversed by Jordan Oliver. Duck that.
Oh, beautiful step up Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful move by Cassidy.
He knows how to win this.
Oliver's in
positioning the ladder.
pain. Isaiah is climbing up, but Oliver is still
He
positioned to
got his
stop
hands on
him.
it. Isaiah Cassidy was the first one to touch the gold hanging above the NYC Arena.
Oliver may have some destruction in mind with that ladder in the corner.
Irish whip now. Cassidy reverses it. Oliver goes chest first into the ladder. Raheem Royal now sandwiched. Cassidy.
Some poetry in motion, perhaps.
Absolutely learned that from the Hardys, no doubt. And a side effect. The tutelage of Matt Hardy paying off here for Isaiah Cassidy.
He's looking up at the title. He knows what he's got to do to win this.
Oh, but once again.
Here's that conniving SOB, Nolo Kitano.
Lunging out of the shadows was Nolo Kitano. Look at that agility and the tornado hurricane kick.
No matter
Isaiah had a great opportunity there, man. Oh, Nolo's going up.
No matter what you want to say or think about Nolo, he is super talented. And here's Jordan Oliver, puts a stop to Nolo fast.
And
that's a nice move by Nolo.
Yup,
That's a
knocks
nice
it
move.
right down.
Nolo Kitano, a very devious, cerebral competitor.
And look at these
the Anunnakis.
These two Anunnaki.
Taking Jordan Oliver out. Jordan Oliver was in good control of this match for a while. I think that'll be the one to take him out.
I'm
Oh, here we
assuming
go.
Nolo's going to have them climb the ladder to retrieve the
here
belt
we go.
for him, right? And here's Raheem Royal. He
Oh,
gets
didn't
taken
even
out.
get a chance, man.
3-on-1 here.
Well, Nolo was smart enough to bring
man.
backup.
It's not pretty, but man, Raheem. Valiant
Sweet
effort.
Cheek's title is hanging in the balance here.
The title that Sweet Cheeks stole from Nolo Kitano at the end of that gauntlet match.
Here's Isaiah Cassidy. And the Anunnaki quickly.
On top of
Cassidy.
Isaiah, and he's dumped out.
Once again, paving the way for their master to capture the gold are the Anunnakis as Nolo Kitano ascends to the Cruiserweight Championship.
And
seemed like-
Sweet Cheeks actually thwarted that attack there. Big right hand.
I think Sweet Cheeks needs to focus on Nolo.
But Nolo is distracted. That might have been a big mistake.
You know, rings are shaky, man. The ladder doesn't look stable up there, so. Oh.
What a right hand by Joey Silver on Nolo. This is a 3-on-1. Big super kick by Nolo right to the side of the face.
It's just a numbers game, man. The numbers game took him out.
And now Nolo once again
Climbing
ascending.
back up. Come on, guys. Super crazy. Joey.
But that
Isaiah,
ladder
anybody.
is shaky.
Uh-oh.
Joey's got his hands on it.
Oh, that'll do
Silver
it.
enough. Push the ladder as Nolo goes right to the top rope.
Kitano's attempt at victory foiled there by Joey Silver, but does Sweet Cheeks have enough left in him
This is
to
his
climb
chance.
to the top?
Super
Looks like
crazy
everybody's
aim
down at
from
this point.
behind.
Oh.
And we have another ladder here.
The insane luchador, super crazy, with an electric chair
Oh, my
powerbomb.
God.
Joey Silver's head just bounced off the canvas.
Oh, if this match was pinfall, that would have been 3,
We may
man.
have a new Cruiserweight champion in
Oh.
Super Crazy here.
This is his chance. Jordan Oliver seems to be back. Uh-oh. I don't know if he has a lot left in him, though.
Super crazy, able to knock him down. There's a clout cutter from Jordan Oliver to Super Crazy, and this is Oliver's chance.
In comes Nolo.
The Ghetto Samurai once again snatching victory away from one of his opponents.
Big jumping knee strike there, blocked by Oliver. But he didn't block that one.
Caught him right on the jaw. And now the ripcord knee from Kitano. Blue Thunder backbreaker.
He's got to get out of this.
And
I've been on the
that
receiving
spinning
end of this a
knee
couple
strike
times,
again.
man.
Incredible combination of razor sharp strikes from the Ghetto Samurai.
I give credit where credit's due, man, and we've had our problems, but, man, Nolo Kitano is one of the best strikers in the game.
And he might
lethal.
have the trigrams.
Cassidy with that kick.
Twist of
Hey, this could be
fate.
it. This could be it. This is his chance. This is his chance.
But will he climb to
This
the
is
top
chance.
of the
This is
ladder?
chance.
Or will he try to emulate his mentors?
No, we know what he's going for.
Yep. Got to be one of the prettiest ones I've seen since.
Absolutely. Cassidy up top.
Beautiful.
Bomb by Isaiah Cassidy.
A beautiful one, but it might have been a mistake on the part of Cassidy not to go straight for the gold. We'll see.
And we have a fresh ladder in the ring now as the first ladder that was brought in.
Seems
a
to
little
be a little shaky and broken up.
And Isaiah climbing the wrong side of
As
that
Raheem
one.
Royal now, look at him fly.
Oh, my God.
Astonishing altitude
The captain
from the captain of the sky.
What a springboard drop kick.
Over the damn ladder. It's knocking him off. The crowd is going crazy here.
But he's not
Uh-oh.
going for the
What is he
belt.
He's got
doing now?
bad intentions going on over there. Uh-oh. The captain. Yes, Raheem, yes!
Raheem Royal showing everybody here what he is made of.
He can win this one. He can win this one. I hope he wins this one. Climb up the ladder, kid. This is your chance. This is your chance.
That strategy might have worked.
Oh, that hurts.
Here's Jordan
That hurts,
Oliver
man.
with
I know that hurts.
Other ladder right to the small of the back.
No.
Excellent use of the hardware here by
man.
Jordan Oliver.
What is he planning here?
This seems bad.
Royal is hurt, unable to climb further.
Jordan Oliver now as Raheem Royal.
Fights back, man. Fight out, kid. Fight out. Yes.
Super kick by Royal. Oliver goes down.
Come
but
on,
in
go up,
comes,
go up.
In comes Nolo.
Uh-oh.
Nolo scaling the ladder. Beautiful use of
That goddamn missed time.
No. No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't believe it. I don't believe it.
the miss pays dividends.
No.
Disgusting. Monte, this has to break your heart, man.
Shatters into a million pieces, man.
Poetic justice, mighty Monte. The title that Nolo should have won in the gauntlet match after he beat you, now he finally holds it.
What a match, what a performance by all involved, but it was Nolo with the goddamn mist again, Doc.
The mist.
And the Anunnaki again.
The Anunnaki in the mist.
No disqualification in a ladder match.
Unhonorable still.
Nolo Kitano used that to his advantage,
He's lost
and
his
he's
way.
the champion.
He lost his way, man. He's lost his way years ago. And he lost his way to gain this title. I guess if he's happy with it, then I guess he's happy with it.
He's found his way to glory, to the Cruiserweight Championship. That's what matters.
Look, man, the Nolo Kitano I know, the Nolo Kitano that I know, the one that I grew up with, the one that I bumped and bled with in the ring in 2 hour, 3, 4, 5 hour training sessions at 2, 3 in the morning, that Nolo Kitano I know would not have won this match that way. He would not have won the title this way.
Jealous.
Whatever's
You're
going
just
on.
jealous that he has usurped you as the champion,
Look,
Monte.
whatever he's got going on is deeper than this, man. I don't care what you say.
As we are rolling right along here, as Xavier Cassidy is still partying.
Matt, it was recently announced that at High Intensity on August 18th, you're going to be going face-to-face with the one, the only Tanahashi. What say you about that match?
This isn't fair. This is bullshit. When I came to House of Glory, I thought the arrangement was I had creative control. That I was like this with the bookers. That I could choose my opponents. Jacob Batu, one of the best in the world, beat him fair and square. Carlito, one of the best in the world, beat him fair and square. Tanahashi, I've never wrestled Tanahashi. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a big deal in Japan. And I just don't know what to do. I mean, this isn't fair, because I'm always ready, but I've never wrestled this man before. I've never wrestled him before. I've wrestled everybody. Tanahashi, you might be a legend in Japan, but I'm a legend all over the fucking world. You think I'm afraid of you? I'm not. It's bullshit that I have to wrestle you. It's bullshit that I have to defend my title against you. Who did you beat? Huh? Were you in the WWE for over a decade? No. Have you ever had a WrestleMania moment? No. Are you the fucking indie god? No. There is only one me. And when I face you one-on-one, you'll know exactly why they call me the motherfucking indie god and why I am the HOG champion and not you. We are done.
The indie god, Matt Cardona, defends that HOG World Championship against the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And we are set to see that right now. Cardona literally dripping in gold. But the one, the most important one on the line tonight is the one around his waist. The HOG World Championship. As Matt Cardona, Doc, continues his unbelievable run on the independent circuit after leaving WWE, he's been a model for everyone else to follow in his footsteps. The biggest name right now going.
That's right. He became the HOG champion, defeating Jacob Fatu. He successfully defended against Carlito. He is now the Glory King. But can he defeat the legendary 8-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Hiroshi Tanahashi? We're about to find out.
We certainly will. I mean, like, can't take anything away from Cardona. He certainly has created the blueprint for what it means to succeed on the indies after, you know, being in a major company and then having to come onto the indies. It can be a very daunting process, but Cardona has proved that there is still life after WWE, after AEW, after whatever major company there is, and he's done a hell of a job at it. We don't always agree with the way he does his business, but he has been the HOG World Heavyweight Champion for some months, and I mean, the Carlito debacle was a little bit weird for me. He lost the title, debatably, yes, and then regained the title. We won't go into semantics.
The referee's discretion.
I can guarantee you, though, that there will be none of that with Tanahashi. There will be a decisive victory tonight, and it could very well be that we see the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling come out on top as the new House of Glory Heavyweight Champion tonight at High Intensity.
And Matt Cardona was actually interviewed by Wrestling Inc. not too long ago, and they asked him straight up, why hasn't any other promotion snatched you up off the independent circuit? He said it would take a lot of convincing. I'm a businessman. It comes down to two things, Doc, cash and creative.
Absolutely, Matt Cardona is a maverick in this business. I don't agree with his use of obscenity. I don't understand why he's a grown man who plays with dolls. Yet he is extremely successful. He's a winner.
They're action figures. I collect them too,
Whatever.
okay?
I'm sure you too.
As the champ's got a microphone.
Bet your wife's thrilled about that, huh, JD?
Shots fired.
All hail the Deathmatch King. Show us some respect. Steph, I fucking hate New York City.
Well, at least we have something in common. He hates New York City.
All you marks are the reason I moved to beautiful Orlando, Florida.
I mean, I don't blame him.
It is sunny year-round.
Last time you were here, you New York City scumbags threw trash at us.
Wow.
Cardona hasn't spent a lot of time in Greenwich Village this year.
Threw their beer on me.
These people are disgusting.
And honestly, we felt unsafe. Hey, don't let them get to you. Don't let them get to you. We threatened to quit House of Glory due to unsafe working environments. But the bookers said they needed us, said that we are the saviors of House of Glory.
Look at these barbarians hurling trash at the
The
champion.
commissioner's not here tonight, Steph. So if House of Glory wants me to stay, I'm making my own rules. Tonight, Cardona versus Tanahashi is a non-title match.
Wait a minute. We can't do that. He can't change the rules.
Apparently he can.
Guys, what's the big deal? It's not like he was gonna win anyway.
Where is Commissioner Salamanca? Where is he?
My title. He may be the ace of New Japan, but I am the Johnny Ace of the Indies.
in Japan. We love Japan. That's our new home away from home. I am the DDT Universal Champion.
Johnny Ace was very successful in Japan as well, you know.
All these marks in the back, they would kill for one Rivera Steakhouse jacket. I have fucking 4 Rivera Steakhouse jackets.
They're very fine pieces of outerwear.
I mean, they are sought after in the wrestling community, but
Absolutely.
After I humiliate Tanahashi in the middle of this ring, New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to be begging to book us. You know what I'm going to say, Steph? Not for that price, pal.
Tanahashi being greeted by a raucous ovation here at the NYC Arena. I have a feeling he was just about fed up with everything that Cardona was saying on the mic. And I know that you guys know the term ace gets thrown a lot here, thrown around a lot in the Northeast, but this gentleman, the ace of aces, no one can contend his place as that.
I'm in shock, Doc, that this is happening right before us right now.
Tanahashi is the ace because he kept New Japan afloat during the depths of Inokiism, the darkest period for that company, and brought New Japan Pro Wrestling to new heights in the last 20 years.
Absolutely. He was voted one of the best wrestlers of the 2010s by the Wrestling Observer newsletter as a result of his contributions to New Japan Pro Wrestling around that time. Someone who is respected around the world in the pro wrestling industry. He is currently 1/3 of the never openweight six-man tag team champions in his 4th reign as well. A man that's held 27 different titles throughout his reign. This is not the man that Cardona should be joking around with.
He is the 4th New Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion, his 2nd New Japan Pro Wrestling Grand Slam champion. He won the G1 Climax, Doc, 3 different times, competed in it this year, and 8-time IWGP champion. I mean, we'll be here all night.
Can't beat that.
This is the main commander, official Mr. Giuseppe DeFaro. And now the combatants first. He's accompanied to the ring by the indie goddess and baddest bitch on the planet, the internet champion STL, Steph Delander. Originally fighting out of Long Island, New York, now relocated to beautiful sunny Orlando, Florida. Weighing in at 230 pounds, this man says he's always ready. This man is the reigning House of Glory Wrestling heavyweight champion of the world, the Indie God, Cardona.
The HOG World Champion, who's not putting the title on the line tonight, because apparently Commissioner Solomonster is
And now,
missing.
ladies and gentlemen, his opponent stands across the ring in the corner to my right, fighting out of Okaki from Japan. He holds an official weight of 225 pounds. He is 1/3 of the current never open weight six-man tag team champions, and he is a record-setting 8-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion,
of action figures, Tanahashi looks like a living action figure. He looks like he's chiseled out of granite.
The story of the match tonight, Doc. This non-title match, now that Cardona made his own rules, because we don't have a commissioner tonight, will be the overall health of Hiroshi Tanahashi and how Matt Cardona can take advantage of that. And what I mean by that, Tanahashi, one of the greatest living legends in this industry, but he's had a very grueling summer. He competed in the G1 Climax, coming out of the D block. He finished with a 3-4 record, did not win it this year. How is he feeling coming into tonight with this match against Cardona?
Well, I don't believe that the ace ever lacks confidence.
And it would seem like he has the audience in the palm of his hand, yet the two haven't even locked up yet. Oh, come on.
This is typical Cardona. He's done this against Carlito. He did this against Jacob Fatu.
It's a very smart strategy.
Cowardice.
Throw your opponent off their game, get them frustrated, set the pace yourself for the match. That's what Cardona's doing here.
There's certainly something to setting the pace of a match, but this appears to be, high-level cowardice and perhaps mind games. I don't think a guy like Tanahashi is going to be fazed by Cardona simply powdering out of the ring, but he always has something up his sleeve. Okay.
Cardona using my favorite form of
fingers.
sign language, and so is SDL. Gotta love it. Let's see some air guitar.
Matt Cardona can strum along just as well. I think he actually thinks he's playing guitar, you know. Maybe aliens can hear it.
Finally, a lock-up here by Tanahashi and Cardona.
Clean break from Tanahashi. Oh, but not from Cardona.
Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is our world champion.
Yeah, not setting a very good example as the standard bearer for House of Glory at present.
But he's starting to get under Tanahashi's skin, and that's what he's trying to do, is Matt Cardona.
But why is Cardona doing this? Does he not think that he can defeat him with just standard in-ring wrestling? He's no slouch in that department either.
Well, before the rules were changed and this match became a non-title match, Tanahashi had an itch for gold this summer. Last we saw him was at AEW New Japan Forbidden Door. Tremendous match with MJF over the AEW World Championship. As of this weekend, Sammy's wrestling in Philadelphia at the ECW Arena against Alex Shelley for the Impact
It looks like the
World
champ has something else to say.
Well, I don't know where he got that from.
Thank you, Steph, for reinforcing that.
No, he's clearly very courageous.
I mean, his behavior would say otherwise. We have not seen any substantive action from Cardona while he was in the ring. Who knows if he will get back in the ring.
As a New Yorker, Cardona should know, don't egg these people on. They're going to throw it right back at you.
He should know better, but I don't think he can help himself. For me, this is him just biding his time.
It's hard not to tell these imbeciles out here exactly what you think of them. They're infuriating.
Yeah, well, all Cardona cares about is making his pay, the gold, the glory. I don't know. I can't get down with that. House of Glory is about so much more than that when you are the standard bearer. Not a very good representative of a champion, but no less.
House of Glory is all about gold and glory. That's what these competitors are here for.
Collar and elbow tie into a waist lock by Tanahashi. Arm drag and twist. Hammer lock there, reversed by Tanahashi.
Full Nelson there by Tanahashi. Transitioning into a wrist lock of his own, a hammerlock and a headlock. Extremely fluid technical wrestling from the ace.
Shoulder tackle down by Tanahashi as he strums the air guitar. You'll love to see it.
And you've got to think, what strategy is Tanahashi going to use against Cardona? I'm sure that he has heard of the rapport of Cardona on the indie circuit. And also, you mentioned he has other matches this weekend, so you very much so want to pace yourself when you have a full weekend of travel and wrestling.
Well, you would think that Tanahashi has seen it all, right? I mean, he has seen this type of behavior before, though.
Though I would imagine that Cardona has watched a lot more of Tanahashi than Tanahashi has of
That I would
Cardona.
agree with you with, yes.
It would seem that the more Cardona tries to egg on this crowd, the more they get behind Tanahashi. A losing game here. Cardona going for whatever he can in the ring to try and get an easy one over on Tanahashi
Another
here.
shoulder charge down as Cardona regroups again with Delander on the outside.
So far, Cardona's strategy is not working very effectively. Tanahashi remaining poised.
And Steph, of course, out here for moral support.
Ref, stop fucking counting.
Ref Giuseppe continuing to count.
The commissioner is not here. The title is not on the line. Fuck you, Tanahashi. You can count me out. I am done.
Matt Cardona, tired of the disrespect from this cesspool of humanity here at the NYC Arena. I don't blame him one bit.
What a glorious champion we have.
Yeah, I mean, we have to find some sort of resolution to this
Tanahashi with the
match.
double axe handle from behind.
Wow, a cheap shot from Tanahashi there on Cardona. That's your ace, that's your hero attacking from behind.
Well, he was simply in pursuit of someone who was running away with their back to them, right? And debatably with their tail tucked in between their legs, but no less.
Yeah, tell that to the NYPD.
Well, Tanahashi isn't going to allow Cardona to get very far. This might not be a title match anymore, given the absence of the commissioner, but still, we should see a just resolution to this match. Tanahashi.
Now Cardona's begging Tanahashi off.
Oh, come on. I don't trust this. I don't trust this.
As he hides behind the referee. Oh,
No.
Now he wants to shake hands.
Don't do it.
He's forgiving Tanahashi for attacking him from behind.
But he's also got his left arm behind. I don't trust that. Oh, come on, see?
Nice leg whip there by Tanahashi.
Dragon screw from Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I don't know, Doc, do you
One
play
of his signature maneuvers.
Do you play guitar like Tanahashi?
Well, I play a little bit for real. I don't fake playing guitar.
What was that?
The referee's back.
Cardona using the referee as a distraction. Then when his back was turned, going for that low blow on Tanahashi. Come on. And now for the cover. Oh, this could be such a foiling. No.
Very cagey strategy from Matt Cardona.
Cagey.
Luring Tanahashi in and striking at the opportune moment.
I mean, opportune would be a word we could use to describe Cardona. Certainly opportunistic
Now he's
behavior.
choking Tanahashi out, working the referee's 5 count. Obviously the low blow, the difference maker here.
That's right. He learned very well years and years ago from the ultimate opportunist, Edge, when he was an edgehead.
Could be.
And now perhaps Cardona has risen to even greater heights.
He's trying to choke Tanahashi out on the middle rope, and here's SDL on the outside. Look at this. Come on now.
Such disrespect for the legend.
She just wanted to touch his hair. It really does look beautiful. It's like it's very soft.
I'm sure there are many women in Japan and worldwide who would pay for the honor of touching Tanahashi's hair, but that was not what Steph was doing.
Tanahashi takes massive influence from one heartbreak kid, Shawn Michaels, Doc.
Well, he may get his heart broken here tonight if Matt Cardona is victorious. Right now, Cardona is in full control of this contest.
Cardona's trying to silence the NYC Arena. That's not going to happen. As Tanahashi explodes out of the corner. Shots to the midsection. Irish whip. Double knee strike by Cardona. That was nicely done. And a second rope drop kick connects. He hooks the leg. Tanahashi still alive.
Now Cardona beginning to show signs of frustration. Cardona Mania is running wild here in the NYC Arena.
Great.
Oh, come on.
As he's using the shirt now to choke Tanahashi. Does he do anything by the rule book?
I mean, he's deviating slightly from the rules, right? But within reason.
Well,
and that's what makes it even worse.
He hasn't been disqualified. That's the referee's prerogative, but Cardona is very adept at skirting that line.
Yes, he teeters between having some sense of honor and having none at all. Usually it's the latter. But now Hiroshi Tanahashi fighting out.
He's using this NYC Arena as a knee to the midsection, puts a stop to that. He was using the power of the NYC Arena to come back off the ropes here. Big flying elbow by the ace.
Now unloading on Cardona, sending him into the buckle or so, I think. No, I spoke too soon.
Scoop slam.
Tanahashi burning with fighting spirit.
He's on the second rope here.
Uh-oh, Cardona is in for it.
Nicely done.
Flipping senton from the second rope by Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Hooks the leg and Cardona.
Cardona resilient, able to kick out there.
I bet right around this time, Cardona's particularly happy the commissioner's nowhere to be found so that he can enact this non-title clause, because it would seem like Tanahashi was really getting one over on him.
A nice flying clothesline there by Cardona.
Cardona beating Tanahashi to the punch there. Taking time to salute the NYC Arena.
Uh-oh.
Broski boot.
Signature Cardona in the corner. You know what's next. He's trying for that radio silence, but before that, hooks the leg. And Tanahashi, the sheer instinct, Doc, on that. Still alive in this quote-unquote non-title match.
What will it take for either one of these competitors to put away their opponent here tonight?
That's exactly what Cardona's looking to set up for here. Radio silence as he gives the finger to the NYC Arena.
If he hits it, that could be it.
Tanahashi had it scouted. Oh, that's a nice move there.
Dragon screw on the floor. And now perhaps a Texas cloverleaf trying to turn Cardona over is Tanahashi.
And it is perfectly executed, and it's deep.
And Cardona is just far enough from the ropes.
Get her off the apron. Tanahashi distracted by Delander. Cardona quickly back to his feet. Ducks that clothesline, does Tanahashi. Wow, there it is, twist and shouts.
And now, could Tanahashi...
He may be looking for the high fly flow, Doc. Maybe set up for the Steph Delander again. And there it is, radio silence.
Come on.
That's it. 1, 2, and Tanahashi's still alive.
Unbelievably, Tanahashi kicks out of radio silence. Very few men in the history of this business have done that.
Cardona can't believe it.
And we've got to pose the question, what else does Cardona have in his arsenal? Well, I mean, that title.
Well, if he uses that now, he may be disqualified.
And now Ref Giuseppe down and out. Steph Delander has Tanahashi. Oh,
no! Cardona nailed
Tanahashi off the ropes.
Sling blade!
Tanahashi finding his moment.
I'm gonna fly!
Uh-oh.
High, fly, flow!
Nails it!
1, 2, 3! What a win for the ace here tonight!
Major victory.
The uncrowned HOG World Champion!
And Internet champion.
And he, whatever champion he wants to
Ungrounded.
be.
Well, none of those titles were on the line here tonight. Matt Cardona remains the Glory King.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have more still to come, including the Crown Jewel Championship on the line. Charles Mason will be defending against who? We will find out shortly.
We're not dying down here. Somebody will come for us. We'll be okay.
You really think someone's coming for us? You really stupid, huh, mijito?
What's your beef with me? I'm not the one who put you down here.
Not beef with you. You ain't put me in here. But you damn sure are the reason why I am here.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you sticking your nose in our business, none of this would be happening right now.
What did you want me to do? Get the officials involved? You think they would have helped you? Or better yet, maybe I should call HOG PD. I hate to break it to you, but you don't have many friends. But you got a long list of enemies.
I enjoy company of enemies more.
So you're just gonna let Mason win?
What did I tell you? Shut up!
You know, you're the reason why. He's been crowned Jewel Champion for over a year. You're the one who did all the heavy lifting. You're the muscle. You're the reason why he's had all that success.
Shut the fuck up!
You know, it's a real shame. You're probably the only person on the planet who can actually put a stop to all this and beat him. And instead, you're just content to lay down like a bitch.
Cabrón. El cabrón eres tú. Let me free so I can remind you what it is I do.
That's what I like to hear.
This man, I have to give credit where credit is due. Charles Mason's reign of terror has lasted an impressive 490 days. In that time, he's taken out some of the best this industry has to offer. He was set to defend against Eddie Kingston tonight, but earlier today, news broke that Kingston would not be able to make it. We're gonna hear from the champ now, who is currently without an opponent.
Less talk and more wrestling. That's what I gotta say.
Here for the self-proclaimed king. I I came here for Eddie Kingston. But your Eddie Kingston is too much of a coward to show up in my city. Ever since he got a little contract, made a little money for once in his life, he changed on all of you. He doesn't come back here, does he? I've been holding down this company for 500 days! I am the king of this city. So referee, come inside here, right now. Oh, I remember you. Get in here. Hey you, 4 Eyes. Ring the bell.
But where's the opponent? Okay.
That's right. Declare.
I have 2 months of pent-up aggression that I was going to take out on that fat piece of shit.
Oh.
So I'm having a match against Eddie Kingston right now. And you're gonna start counting. If I have to win by count out, I don't care. I am going to be crowned the king of New York. Start counting!
Referee Franco Costanzo has been ordered to count out Eddie Kingston, who's not here.
Well, this doesn't seem like a match for the fans, I'll tell you that. It seems like
Well, I don't know.
Mason, I don't know, he's just looking for self-serving.
I am speechless.
I wouldn't feel good about myself if I was Mason and I had no competitor.
500 days.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
What's this?
What is this? Whoa! Oh my God!
She might not be the king of New York, but one thing's for sure, she's the queen of New York. How? Masha Slamovich is the king of New York. We can't put that on the tester.
Is she stepping up to Charles Mason?
No stranger to House of Glory and no stranger to wrestling men. Here is Masha Slamovich.
Masha Slamovich always up for any challenge, and it would appear that she's rising to the occasion here. Our first ever intergender match for the House of Glory Crown Jewel title.
Wow.
History-making night here at High Intensity. This match being among those history-making moments. Oh my gosh, Charles Mason's got his work cut out for him.
Crazy. Masha Mason. Crown Jewel Championship on the line.
Masha Slamovich is a former GCW World Heavyweight Champion. Can she do it again? Can she capture the Crown Jewel Championship here tonight from Charles Mason?
She recently, Sam, was interviewed by Sami Callihan, citing her love for everything deathmatch, ECW, CZW. She looked at those types of matches. It was fun as hell. Then she proceeds to tell her mom, I'm going to do that for a living.
Oh yeah, some of Masha's earliest interactions with independent wrestling was at deathmatch shows. She's certainly someone similar to Mason who likes that physical challenge, tasting someone else's blood. And wasting no time here, going for Mason. This is a woman who can go pound for pound with any man in this industry.
A litany of suplexes from Masha Slamovich to Charles Mason in the early moments of this match.
And Wisdom, I know you mentioned that she was the GCW champion in the past, but you forgot to mention first ever woman to ever hold that championship. And tonight she's going to be the first ever woman to hold that House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship cover.
Masha. And a 1 count. She's no stranger to championship. She's the current Impact Women's Tag Team Champion with Killer Kelly.
Charles Mason is in trouble. He was not prepared for the challenge of Masha Slamovich.
And now Masha off the ropes.
Oh,
whoa!
there's Mason's signature. Mason. Big stunning DDT.
This is why Charles
And a
Mason.
basement drop kick as Masha hits the outside hard.
This is why he has been the crown jewel champion for so long, is he is able to adapt to any situation.
Don't count Masha Slamovich out yet, though. She's got a ton of heart, and in her own way, she's got her own brand of sadisticness in the ring. Certainly doesn't take it as far as Mason actually physically kidnapping people on our roster, but no less.
It all started because of Ramirez. Mason hired Ramirez. Let's be frank, Doc. Mason used Ramirez to get ahead and keep that crown jewel championship. That's the basis of the story.
Mason proved that he didn't need Ramirez when he got rid of him and continued to retain his title.
When the commissioner laid down the law.
Yeah,
That's when he didn't need Ramirez.
So La Sombra was no longer of use to him.
Yes.
Therefore,
he was never necessary. Mason
let's get the story straight, Wisdom. Let's get the story
Charles
straight.
Mason is a charitable billionaire, and it was out of charity that he allowed Ramirez to walk with him. He tried to teach him the ropes. He tried to mentor Carlos La Sombra Ramirez, get him off the street, get him out of his life of selling drugs.
And kidnap him and tie him up in some undisclosed location and cut his finger off and then send the fingers to the commissioner to get what he wants.
Ramirez was ungrateful.
Kicking out at like 1.5 there. But
the most vile, disturbing human being that we've ever employed here, ever, is Charles Mason. He's got Masha's hair now, handful of hair, ripping at her arm.
The most dominant crown jewel champion in the history of that title.
Oh, no.
Charles Mason.
No.
you know, we can't deny that. He has been the most prolific of champions. The only person that holds that championship, rather, with more days is TJP, but we know that much of that reign was during the pandemic, only contested one time during his championship reign, whereas Charles Mason, this is his 12th title defense tonight.
Ramirez helped Mason maintain this title reign. He's bought off the HOG PD, Doc.
Charles Mason grinding Masha Slamovich's face into the mat with those stylish Australian leather boots.
Empire. I'm going over the list of discrepancies here for this fraud.
You mean victories?
Almost killed Ken Broadway right here in a ladder match.
Well, he has no regard for human life, as you can see with him ragdolling Masha Slamovich into those ropes back and forth.
Oh. Choking Masha out on that second rope there.
And now going for that hair, pummeling the face of Slamovich. Slamovich, not only an Impact knockout, but also a New Yorker, very much so endeared to this crowd, made her name in New York City, trained at House of Glory. She's no stranger to this company, so she certainly wants to defend the honor of this company.
And Masha with those closed fists right to the throat of Charles Mason with a big back suplex. And look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Charles Mason.
Charles Mason's vicious attacks are a preemptive strike. You said it yourself. Masha Slamovich is adept at the death match style. Charles Mason is just taking it to her before she can do it to him.
I mean, yes, one could say that, but I would say that Masha Slamovich is adept at any style. Masha Slamovich can go head-to-head with anyone, be it a deathmatch guy, a technician, high flyer. She really has done it all.
Fair enough. That means that any tactics employed by Charles Mason are entirely justified.
I mean, I would say so, and right now, Mason is just really getting some satisfaction off the pain.
Look at Masha.
Little does he know, Masha thrives off feeling this kind of physical pressure.
Absolutely no bullshit from Masha. Look at these open hand palm strikes. As Mason.
Did he bite her?
Is he grabbing at the eyes? I can't tell.
Jeez.
One chop too many for Masha, who is now slumped in the corner, apparently at the mercy of the root of all evil.
As he fixes his tie. Look at this guy. My God.
It's not very often we see Slamovich in this kind of a vulnerable position here, but now using all of those instincts.
She has a guillotine choke on Mason, a move that Mason himself has employed in the past.
Well, using something in his arsenal
Look at
against
this guy's.
him.
Look at this guy's face, his eyes. He's relishing in this as he's.
He also thrives off pain. He also thrives off adversity.
That's a nice counter by Charles Mason. Front forward suplex there.
Brute strength right there. And now,
And the Reign of
innovative.
Terror. He's going for the Reign of Terror. He's got it hooked in.
He's got it locked in, but Masha has her arm hooked between Mason's. This might allow her to defend herself against the hold.
She's trying to get the eyes.
But it looks like she's fading now.
And she's got no usage of that other arm that's tucked under the left knee of Mason. Oh, and she breaks free.
She
Gets
rolled
those
to the
ropes.
ropes. She got to the ropes. Good
By
on Masha.
a matter of instinct or luck, Masha able to roll to the ropes and free herself from the Reign of Terror.
And the ref having to physically free Masha of Mason there. He almost didn't break that 5 count, really treading on thin ice with the referee and the rules.
Insult to injury here with those kicks right to the rib cage.
Masha still in a lot of trouble.
But you don't want to stoke the beast.
Clawing her way up.
What a forearm. Mason loves it though.
Delivers one of his
She
own.
stood there and took it, and she's smiling.
Slamovich unleashing yet
Another
another
one.
forearm. And this would seem like a battle of who can withstand more
I'll tell you
pain.
what, she ain't going. She's down, but she's not going down.
Mason towering over Slamovich, but Slamovich rising, forearms unleashing on the face of Mason, and now back fist, kick combo. Oh, but Mason ducks, sends her off the ropes. Oh,
Big atomic drop.
Oh.
And a big boot by Charles Mason.
The fish hook.
Saito suplex by Masha as Mason comes back with
his
one of
own
his
Saito.
own.
These two gladiators just battling toe-to-toe here. Another back fist from Masha. Kick to the head.
Mason's in trouble.
It's a war of attrition right now.
Wow, what a running knee strike right to the face.
Might have knocked Mason out, but Masha herself is laid out, is not able to make the cover.
She gave everything she had for that knee strike. As the referee is beginning his 10 count, Crown Jewel Championship is on the line.
Whichever one of these competitors can make it to their feet first may be victorious here.
And this is going to be a situation of who wants it more. Does Mason wish for his title reign to continue, or would Masha Slamovich like to rack up even more indie gold by becoming the Crown Jewel champ? Now both to their feet, just barely. Mason, oh, going in for something, but Slamovich, oh!
What a mule kick there by Masha. Big knee strike. Mason's in the corner in trouble. Big boot.
Masha, the proverbial house of fire.
Big spinning heel kick as Mason goes down. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Not quite enough to defeat the Crown Jewel champion, Charles Mason.
Mason kicking out by the hair of his teeth. We're getting closer and closer to 3 here, and now Masha Slamovich firmly on the offensive here. The tide has certainly turned in this match, boys.
She said that it's over, perhaps trying to hook for a package pile driver.
Oh, no, Mason. Masha rolls through. 2. Mason kicks out.
And now
Another
Slamovich,
kick.
burst of energy here, going for the package pile driver again, but Mason had her scouted.
Fish hook again, and a lariat.
Huge lariat by Charles Mason. This is where he excels right here. Big time pile driver.
Spikes Masha right on the top of her head.
1, 2. Oh my God, she kicked out.
I thought for sure that was going to have Masha Slamovich down for the 3 count. You can keep a good woman down, but you can't keep a good woman out. Slamovich.
What does Mason have in mind? What devious machinations? Perhaps the $1 billion driver.
Oh! Roll through with the pile driver. 1, 2. Mason gets the shoulder up as she transitions into a Reign of Terror dock. Sleeper hold.
has got the choke on Charles Mason.
Giving Mason a taste of his own medicine. Will this man tap to his own finishing move?
Looks like Mason was about to tap there, but no. Defiance on the part of the Crown Jewel champion.
Mason's back to his feet. Those shots right to the kidneys. Wow! 1, 2, Mason! How did he kick out?
Innovative suplex by Masha Slamovich, but it wasn't enough to get the victory.
And now Slamovich looking to finish things off once and for all here.
The lights just came on as Masha misses that knee strike. Missile drop kick there.
Oh,
the meteor in the
left.
corner. Signature Mason with the rolling Death Valley driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Masha's still alive. Say, I don't believe this fight. I don't believe it.
Masha survives for now, but there wasn't a lot in that kick out. One more high-impact move from the champion might end this match.
Mason now on the outside, grabbing his Crown Jewel Championship, which is basically being held on by the skin of his ass right now.
Come on, Mason.
Mason wants to show
This is
Masha
what got him in trouble in the
up
first
close and
place.
personal
Yes,
what
this is why
that
the
belt
Commissioner
is
got
all
involved
about.
in the first place.
Franco Costanzo
Referee took the title away.
Uh-oh! And here it is! If she can hit it! Oh! Brain soup in the corner! Could we see a new House of Glory champ?
Neck. Big! Oh my God! Cover 1, 2! No! So close!
That duplicitous referee Franco Costanzo tried to cheat the billionaire.
What are you talking about? He bought this guy off months ago.
And he was taking the belt out of his hand, first off, but no less.
Oh, come on now.
And now,
No!
Oh, come on!
Tombstone pile driver!
that's gotta be it.
I don't...
What? What? Unbelievably, Masha Slamovich survives, but she
Reign
won't
of
survive.
terror.
She won't survive the reign of terror.
Masha
gotta be- she's out.
Slamovich.
She's out. She's out. Referee, ring the bell. She's
Oh,
out.
no, say
Goodbye.
it ain't so.
I don't believe it.
Wow.
I don't believe it.
She put up a hell of a fight, but it wasn't enough to dethrone and to end the reign of terror of Charles Mason.
Wow. Charles Mason knocking Slamovich unconscious, essentially.
500 days of pure bullshit is what I say. Wait, what? Whoa!
Oh no!
It's Solomon.
The commissioner's alive!
How did he get here?
Crawled out of the abyss, didn't he?
I want you to know, I listened to everything that you told me. I listened to everything that you were saying to me, and it started to make sense. It actually started to make sense. I just wanted you to know I did the right thing.
He took care of Ramirez for good. Just like Mason commanded him
Please.
to.
Oh, look
Wait,
at this!
no!
Ramirez! Ramirez from behind!
What? What a cheap shot!
She chokes out Mason with his shirt!
This is barbaric.
Mason up! And down with the power bomb!
What a boorish, ungrateful lout is that Carlos Alessandro Ramirez.
The commissioner did the right thing.
Wait. I don't think he's done. This is ridiculous. Unhand him.
Another one. He gets him up as Mason's going for the run again and...
Oh! This is not the way you treat your crown jewel champion, a distinguished pillar of this community that is Charles Mason and his mentor.
Pillar of this community, my ass. I love it.
And these bloodthirsty imbeciles out here, they love it too, don't they? Ridiculous. This is absolutely uncalled for.
The crowd is calling for a third one.
No, that pump
oh my God! That says it all right there.
That's disgusting.
There's only one thing left to do.
That's not yours. That does not belong to you, Ramirez.
The battle line has been drawn, Doc. Ramirez is free. Commissioner Solomon's free. And the Crown Jewel Championship is in the gravest danger to Charles Mason.
Absolutely, that is a dangerous lunatic, that Ramirez. He should be arrested.
Let's take another look at the brutal beatdown delivered to Charles Mason by a furious Carlos La Sombra Ramirez. You can see it all in La Sombra's eyes. This is personal, and this is definitely far from over. What will happen next between these two monsters? We'll find out Friday, September 15th, when House of Glory presents Fallout live on Premier Streaming Network. We'll see the return of El Hijo del Vikingo, as well as the HOG debut of the Vaudevillains. Head over to HOGwrestling.net for tickets and more info. We are moments away from our headline matchup of the evening. The tag team titles are on the line as our crew is setting up the steel cage. So let's take a look at the history between the main event and the bookers.
HOG Tag Team Champions forever!
Looks like he lost the match. He's not even in the ring yet. Yes!
Jay Lyon and Midas Clock!
HOG personnel, students, officials out here tonight breaking this up.
High intensity. August 18th, inside of Steel.
Locking Randy and Brian up inside the cage with a hungry lion. Blazing J Lion and the ringleader, Midas Black, have established themselves as one of the best young teams going today. They hold victories over some of the best teams in the industry, but it was their series of matches against the Briscoes that seemed to have unlocked their full potential. Tonight, the main event pay homage to the Briscoes and look to channel the same energy when they try and win back their House of Glory tag team titles stolen from them by the Bookers.
Now, with this match, the only winner is by way of pinfall or submission inside the cage. Introducing first, the challengers. They come to us from the big top. They are the British Titles International Wrestling.
This is 9 months in the making.
That's right.
Since December 2022, where main event was crowned the real HOG Tag Team Champions after beating the Briscoes in one of the best tag team matches of the year, honestly.
You have a strange definition of real, given that the Bookers defeated main event for those tag team championships.
Yeah, I would say under extremely auspicious circumstances.
Belongs to the. Hey, what are you doing here? What?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Commissioner Solomoron!
He's alive! I think your night is over. You can take your leave now.
What are you talking about?
Your night is done.
You can't do that to me.
I can and I will. You got a suspension without pay.
What? No! What? That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is unfair. This is unjust. Hey, you can't.
Goodbye.
Wow. Much better. Much better. How are you?
I didn't think I'd see you.
Sam, it is very good to see you.
Good to see you too, alive and well, no less.
Oh, my goodness. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great after what happened earlier to Charles Mason, but I'm going to feel even better at the end of this match.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
Your name is your mom? This is your mother? She looks more like your father.
Don't go after Midas's mom.
Midas.
I happen to know she's a very nice woman.
Well, typical low class from the Bookers.
Oh, my God! Jay Lion and Midas
Main event completely unhinged here.
literally jumping out of the cage.
They have had enough. This has been 9 months of contention with the Bookers.
First of all, I want to say kudos to main event with the throwback, Jason, with the Circus Boys, Dem Boys, throwback to the Briscoes. Secondly, how do you feel? How does this crowd feel throwing trash at the Amazing Red Men? What a disgusting sight. I thought I'd never see the day.
I never did either, but look, there's a reason why I made this match a steel cage match. Sam mentioned 9 months. This has been going on, oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Like a cannonball. This has been going on for far too long. The only way to settle this is in the steel cage, and they're not even in the cage yet.
Yeah, the match hasn't even technically started, but, you know, use every single part of the ring, of the accoutrement to the ring, might as well.
Brian XL goes right into that steel cage.
This has been a personal issue for Midas Black and Jay Lyon. I mean, again, they had such a close bond, a close relationship with the Bookers for them to betray them that way.
Slingshot there by Lyon on BXL.
Lyon and Midas were right, both trained at House of Glory. They're homegrowns here. A lot of their success can be attributed to the training they received from Amazing Red. But it would seem that Red and BXL maybe took issue with the success of Main Event, you know, taking control of their careers during the pandemic.
Well, the thing is, Jason, BXL at Amazing Red said that the reason why they did what they did to Main Event is because they took 3 times to beat the Briscoes. I mean, is that a reason? I mean, it's the goddamn Briscoes.
Well, look, I mean, they also mentioned that when Private Party left House of Glory, they expected Main Event to kind of fill those spots, and they disappointed them. You and I have called many a Main Event match. I don't remember leaving any of them disappointed. I think it's pure jealousy.
Oh, my God, BXL.
I heard something break.
Throws Midas over the barricade, and
he is underneath the barricade.
Very dangerous position for Midas to be in there. Could he be trapped under the barricade?
It might be more dangerous outside the cage than inside.
And now Lyon going for BXL here. Oh.
Clothesline against the barricade there.
Well, you think of all of the obstacles that the Bookers have put in front of these two men. We've seen them in the ring with the Motor City Machine Guns. We've seen them in the ring with all of these teams, all these roadblocks.
Right, Rascals, Dark Order.
Brick City Boys.
Absolutely.
List goes on, and every single time Main Event has proven that they are, you know, competitors worthy of holding tag team gold, no less here at House of Glory.
Got a right hand by Red.
Oh!
Wow.
Mama Midas.
Mama Midas has a mean right hook.
There is no wrath greater than an angry Hispanic mother. I can attest to that.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
I hear a lot about the flip-flop. Is that a myth, or is that?
Oh, chairs are flying.
Is that a real thing?
The chancla is a thing, but Midas's mom's hand certainly served as said chancla tonight.
They are in the crowd.
This is chaos.
And they are coming closer and closer to us, I think.
This is chaos.
They're right below us, guys.
Oh my God, all hell is breaking loose here.
I think Jay Lyon just took somebody's backpack.
With a backpack or a purse?
Something, I don't know what it was.
Oh
my God. Oh, this is gonna get crazy.
This is not a wrestling match. This is an all-out brawl
No,
here.
this is a fight. This is personal.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Each member of every team wanting to destroy the other, have them cease to exist here. And all this before any of the 4 men have even entered the cage.
I thought we were supposed to have a steel cage match.
Well, you know, that was the idea. It sounded good at the time.
Jay Lyon is literally right in front of our production crew.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Lyon!
Lyon! You gotta be kidding me.
That gives new meaning to the term lion salt.
Red just had a chair thrown at him.
No, good luck, Nick Shin. He's not having a lot of luck right now.
Well, these fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
They might get more than they bargained for if they don't get out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, those tables, the sound
lots of them. We have one up here right now next to us.
I don't know that we've ever seen this side of main event, right? These guys are going into fourth,
Sam,
fifth,
the last time we
sixth
saw
gear.
this side of main event was against the Briscoes in December.
Yes, and they had valiant competitors bringing that out of them. This is on the other side of that, right?
Yes.
Where hate and vitriol get someone to this level where they'd want to literally destroy the other team.
Main event, they're known as great wrestlers, not necessarily as great brawlers, but they're showing that here tonight. And finally, they've made their way back down to the ring.
The Bookers have had a stranglehold on HOG in every aspect as BXL just throws another chair at Midas. They've enlisted Violet, manipulated her to join their ranks. Basically hold all the championships in the company, minus the two big ones.
Speaking of Violet, where is she?
I hope they kicked her out of the building, to be quite honest with you.
I would hope so, because after her on commentary here, I'm done. I'm done.
I thought we were gonna cat fight.
No cat fights, only professionalism on the call. But she had an awful lot to say about main
Gotta
event.
bring out the Joey Styles cat fight.
Throw it back, throw it far back.
Yeah.
Main event's not looking too good right now.
They are in trouble. As Red is finally in the ring, surrounded by steel. And so is BXL. You boys didn't win anything yet. Don't start celebrating. Midas and Line are back up.
Using that energy of the crowd to really get them going.
They want some hardware.
Handing the chairs to main event.
Oh, there's no rule against that in a cage match. Once that door slams shut, anything goes.
Oh.
And it looks like that cage is finally
And the
going to
bell
shut.
finally rings. And the NYC Arena is pleased.
Main event, high intensity, steel cage match here. Brian.
The last time we seen a steel cage match, Jason, was the late great Matt Travis and Cashflow Ken Broadway.
What a hell of a
My
match that
God,
was.
What we saw in that match, I'll never forget.
That's an all-timer here in House of Glory.
Oh, Riot XL suplexes Red right on top of Lion. BXL's got that chain choking out Lion right across the face.
And look, I mean, it's an advantage for the Bookers. As Sam said before, they train these men. I mean, they probably know more about what main event's going to do before main event even does it.
But in that same token, main event, learn from some of the best, know what's in their toolkit.
Well, they did, but the Bookers taught main event everything main event knows. They didn't teach main event everything they know.
Red has that hula hoop now. It's broken. It's what main event called the Ring of Fire.
And you do make a good point, Solomon, but I gander that during the pandemic era, that was really when main event broke out of the indie wrestling scene, and that was during a time where there was no training. House of Glory was closed. There was no wrestling training, right? And during that time, they really grew into their own as a tag team, becoming known in the Northeast and, beyond.
Well, you've become good friends with them. I mean, I know that personally to you, these two men mean a lot. You've seen their journey. You've seen all their trials and tribulations, so you know they've been waiting for this moment for a very long time.
I have. I first met main event in October of 2020 at a show called at a show called Camp Leapfrog, and I could see their passion, their determination, and we started hitting the roads together. And it just seems that Lion and Midas are worth so much more than what the Bookers have given them rather. And we're seeing that tonight with the heart of Jay Lion.
He had a little momentum there, and BXL cut him off.
Nice double team there by main event. Double foot by Midas. After that leg trip, suck it, says Lion.
This is what they need.
Step up, moonsault.
What do they have up their sleeves here? Looking to tackle Amazing Red. Oh, Red getting to his feet, pushing Lion into Midas, but spear connects.
Red's head came within just inches of hitting that steel cage. Confidence in control here.
Confidence on 100 here.
Big splash by Lion. Double team right into that chair.
Yeah, they don't want to just beat the bookers. They want to hurt the bookers. I think all 4 of them are hurting right now. All 4 men are down. This is what House of Glory is all about. It doesn't get any more personal than this.
Midas is climbing up.
He is way up there. Oh, wait. Having second thoughts.
He thought better of it. They got red now, double team.
Wishbone. What in the world?
Ooh.
That's unique.
That is definitely unique.
That's tag team wrestling is what that is.
Red folded up like a pretzel right now. That cannot feel good.
EXL now crawling over.
Ooh.
Knife edge shot to Lion.
But Lion and Midas not relenting tonight. The fans chanting, "You effed up." I couldn't agree anymore. You don't want to anger the beast or the ringleader. And now double Boston Crab cinched in here. The bookers with nowhere to go.
Double Boston Crab.
How poetic it would be to get a double submission from both men at the same time.
Pinfall or submission here in this steel cage tag team title match. Red and Bryan trying to escape. That's a nice move there. Tandem offense there by the champions.
Got to say that was a decent strategy. They took that moment, writhing in pain, to say, "Hey, let's roll out of this."
No, they use their heads. I mean, that's what you got to do.
And there's that veteran experience too. You've got to say the experience that they have over main event. Uh-oh. It's anyone's move now. Woo.
You know, basically, these 4 men had a match before they even got into the cage.
Well, we're getting 2 matches.
We are, but I think it's worn them down quite a bit.
Yeah, both the mental toughness as well as the physical toughness you need going into a steel cage match. No less a bit of a brawling situation on the outside beforehand.
You can see they're on spaghetti legs.
Nice spinning heel kick by Midas, but Bryan XL comes roaring out of the corner, and Lion with that jumping knee. Fatigue, Jason. Fatigue has
Exactly what it is.
Downed all 4 men.
And look, I mean, we saw a ladder match earlier tonight. We know how dangerous that is.
Yeah.
This is the most dangerous match in professional wrestling. So many things can go wrong. So many.
No. What is this? What is she doing?
Wait a minute.
Come on now.
I'm done.
Wait. Sam just left the commentary table.
All right, well, there you go. Sam just threw her headset down. I think she saw enough. Violet is, she's trying to get into the cage. Almost hit the referee with the door.
Violet has compromised the cage door here as Jay Lion.
She's being blocked here by Jay Lion. Jay Lion coming out now. Keep in mind, there is no escape the cage rule. It's pinfall and submission here in this cage match. Well, Violet's not backing down.
Whoa!
How about Sam?
Our broadcast partner, Sam Letourneau, just punched Violet right in the face. And these 2 ladies are going at it.
He's giving her some more. There you go. I didn't know Sam had it in her. Wow. Oh, what in the world is this?
Team.
Oh!
Right into the cage.
Well, that takes care of the Violet problem. Main event now.
Wait, it's Kiki Van Gogh now. Kiki wrestled Steph Delander earlier in the night.
And Kiki has also had issues with Violet. Look at this.
Taking out the garbage.
New York City is singing it.
That's one less problem that the main event has to worry about.
Well, they still got 2 problems, though, inside the cage. Well, it's down to you and me.
Yeah, there you go. What a wild night as Red and Brian with those chairs right to main event skulls.
This has been a very eventful night. And the tag team titles are still up for grabs. It's anyone's ball game.
Wall to wall here in the NYC Arena. Thank you guys for joining us on Premier Streaming Network. High intensity, 10 years. As Red Scoop slammed right on that chair.
You know, this is my 5-year anniversary. It's 5 years ago, my very first event here in House of Glory.
It's amazing.
In 5
We've
great
seen
years.
a lot, man, in 5 years.
Where is BXL going?
I don't know, but he is. Midas is
Well, it
just
looks like
hanging
he's
on the top turnbuckle. That's Red with that chain right below the belt.
And he's got Midas in the corner trapped. Nothing he can do except watch his partner take that punishment. Look at Red wrapping the fist.
BXL, he's Midas is fighting back here. Look at that. Red completely knocked Lion out.
I think it's a handicap match now. It's basically 2-on-1.
Both men here teetering on that top turnbuckle as
Oh, my
Brian
goodness.
XL. It doesn't matter if he escapes the cage. You cannot win that way.
Yeah, but that's not, I don't think that's the place you want to be.
Brian has not really put himself in the best of positions here. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's 16 feet high.
Midas is trying to knock Brian off the cage. Please don't tell me he's got to hang on.
He's hanging on for dear life.
Oh, my God. I'm nervous. I'm nervous here. Oh, my God!
Wow.
Brian immediately grabbed at his ankle.
I thought maybe it was a knee. Wow. That table exploded upon impact.
He's lying now in the middle of the ring with Amazing Red.
Well, you know, we talked about a handicap match.
Yes.
The roles
You
are
called
reversed.
it. You willed it into existence. Big pile driver drops Red right on his neck.
Oh, you know what that was. That's a move we saw from a former pair of House of Glory Tag Team Champion. Where is Midas going?
I don't know, but after a Jay Driller here by Jay Lion, Midas is on top there. There's absolutely no room up there.
You might get a little...
Oh, my God! Froggy Bow, Jason!
He planted that elbow right in the heart of the Amazing Red. And I think they may be setting up for it.
If it's what I think it is,
I think it is.
Have new tag team champions after a Jay Driller and a Froggy Bow throwback to the Briscoes. We may be looking for the grand finale. Nick Shin with the cover. 1, 2, and we have new HOG Tag Team Champions.
Reach for the sky, boy. New York City, here are your winners and
those gentlemen right there.
9 months of pain, 9 months of agony, trying to scratch and claw their way back to the top of the mountain. And it don't get no sweeter than this for those two men. And you and I know these men well. You will not find two better human beings than Jay Lyon and Midas Black, and I, for one, cannot be happier for them.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen. Main event, win the tag team championships. Hiroshi Tanahashi teaches Matt Cardona a lesson. Charles Mason.
Don't forget Carlos.
Charles Mason, he don't know what's coming.
Oh boy, that's an understatement.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back on Friday, September 15th, when House of Glory presents Fallout live on the Premier Streaming Network. We'll see the return of El Hijo del Vikingo, as well as the HOG debut of the Vaudevillains. Head over to HOGWrestling.net for tickets and more information.